In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about how you are self-sabotaging when it comes to real estate investing. And I see this so often where people, maybe you see people closing deals all through the summer, all through the season, all through the year. And then for some reason, you're like stuck and that you can't close that deal. Or maybe you're also someone that, you want to scale your real estate. Maybe you've already done a couple deals and you're just finding that you don't know how to raise money. You're seeing all these other investors raise capital. They're doing deals using like none of their own money, and you just can't figure out how they're even getting these money partners, getting these investors to work with them. Or maybe you're just someone who just, you've been trying to get into real estate for years. You see all these people getting success in real estate. You see all these people closing deals, doing BRRRRs, doing wholesales, doing successful flips. And then again, for some reason, you just can't close that deal. Well, a big reason for this is going to be you probably have some self-sabotaging tendencies, right? And it's super common. I've coached well over 256 clients at this point get into their first deals. And seriously, the amount of self-sabotage that I see is, I'd like to say surprising, but I've been doing this long enough with the real estate investing, with coaching my real estate investing students, that I know that the self-sabotage is just common. And the one factor that I see cause so much self-sabotage in real estate, honestly, it's just this lack of confidence and this feeling that aspiring investors have, or even real estate investors have, where they're just making things too difficult. Like, this does not have to be hard. In fact, real estate investing is actually pretty easy. Raising money is actually pretty easy. Even making money in general is easy, right? The issue is that we make it hard on ourselves. And I used to be like this too, right? I remember in the past, I spent about 5 years just learning real estate investing. I watched every podcast. I watched every YouTube video. I read all the books on real estate investing. And again, for some reason, I couldn't close that first deal, right? I was saving money. I was investing in the stock market, but I just could not close that first deal. And it didn't happen until I just said enough was enough, right? I was making all these things difficult for myself. I was trying to understand all the math. I was trying to understand marketing. I was trying to understand sales, private deals, instead of just focusing on closing that first deal, right? So once I had enough, I remember just writing in my journal that if I did not close that first deal within a year, that I would sell my car and I would just bus everywhere. I actually made it so that my life would get more difficult if I didn't close the deal, right? Luckily, you fast forward during that year and I actually did close my first deal and it wasn't that difficult. All I did was, and I hope you guys are taking notes at home because I'm going to give you a quick masterclass. I'll show you how simple real estate investing truly is. And then we're going to jump into why the self-sabotage even happens. But all I did, honestly, was stay focused on my marketing. I worked with a solid realtor that brought me public deals. And then I just networked. I talked to everyone and I just let them know, hey, I want to close the first deal. I want to get into real estate. If you know anyone interested, let me know. Okay, so that was the marketing part. Then all I did was analyze deals, right? I went through the numbers. I found out and I did research around how much would this property rent for, how much renovations it would need, how much those renovations would actually cost, at what point would I cash flow on the deal, meaning after paying my mortgage, after paying all the expenses, how much would this deal actually make? And then once I figured out which deals made sense, that they were cash flow positive and they were actually going to move me towards my goals, then all I did was wrote offers on those deals. There was a time I was writing maybe 5 to 7 offers a week, basically an offer a day, because I was in the deal hunting mode. From there, all I really had to focus on at that point was managing the deal after we closed it, making sure that we had the right people in place, whether it's contractors, whether it's plumbers, whether it was, even the people we worked on the wholesaling side, to make sure that we still had deal flow and that these projects were getting done. From there, I just learned to raise money, right? And all raising money it's marketing for potential money partners and then having that investment conversation or that partnership conversation. I just kept rinsing and repeating that, right? And this did two things. One, it showed me that real estate investing wasn't that difficult, right? I was just making it way more difficult than it had to be. And again, I see this all the time with people that want to get real estate coaching, but they're just delaying the decision. They don't want to pay to play, even though if you want to become a millionaire, like almost every millionaire I have met thus far has a mentor, has a coach, and they continually pay for their education. I'll give you guys a little secret here. In our capitalist society, it's actually pay to play. I mean, the people that are getting ahead, whether you know it or not, they have coaches, they have mentors, they have consultants, they have people on their team, they have an ecosystem and a social circle and people that are not just rooting for them, but are helping them get to the next level. The lone wolf dies in this game, right? In almost every game, whether we're talking about careers, we're talking about business, we're talking about real estate, even like dating, any game that you're playing in a capitalist society, it's essentially pay to play now, right? And that's one of the key things I found in real estate where people just self-sabotage. They don't want to invest in themselves, right? People want this to be handed to them, even though if you think about it, if real estate was just something that was so simple and everyone can do it, and I know I said it's easy, right? It is easy to get into real estate. The issue is all the other BS that's getting in the way. That lack of self-belief. Maybe there's a lack of clarity. There's no actual game plan for you to get into real estate, right? Maybe it's even you are too shy to even market yourself, to even have these money partner conversations, or even to negotiate, right? If you can't bet on yourself, how do you expect others to bet on you? How do you expect others to become your potential money partner? How do you expect other people to even want to be your tenant? Let's say you want to have some rentals, right? All these things can cause self-sabotage, right? And it just goes back down to a full-on ability to have self-belief, right? That's the thing that I've noticed so far, is that you can have all the knowledge in real estate. You can know everything and read everything about marketing, about sales, about real estate investing, about raising money. But if you're truly not confident in your own skills, it's going to show up all over your business, right? You're not going to have that clarity. You are essentially getting in your own way. And I used to wonder, why is that a thing, right? I see people say that they're confident. I see people, say that they believe in themselves, that they want to do real estate, and then years pass by and then they don't close deals or they're stuck in their business. And I just asked myself, what's going on here? And the deeper I looked at it, the more clients I took on, the more people I helped, not just reach their, let's say, first $1 million or their first million in assets, or even just as simple as close their first deal. What I noticed is that the high performers, the people that get far, that actually close deals, that actually move forward in the real estate investing business, they understand that to get rid of self-sabotage, they must invest in themselves and they must continually grow, right? Because if you're not growing, you are essentially dying. You are reverting back. There is no stagnation in this real estate investing game, right? You're either growing or things are getting worse, right? And the main characteristic, the main factor, main trait I've seen that separates the people that self-sabotage versus the people that do not and actually go far is the focus on growth. Okay. All the people I've seen grow in real estate investing, get pretty far, they understand that personal development is key. Your business and your real estate development will never exceed your personal development. Right. And this is why I get so confused when people don't want to invest in their own education. They don't want to hire a coach. They don't want to invest in even books and whatnot. And I get it. There's let's say a stigma around that, but it's just part of the education, right? It's what are you going to do to get an edge, to get ahead, to have more information, better access, quicker access even to people that'll help you troubleshoot, or to the right information that will move you from point A, which is, maybe you don't have any deals yet, or maybe you're stuck, to point B, where now you've actually closed deals, you're actually moving forward, you know how to raise money, and you're scaling your real estate investing business, right? Because the opposite of self-sabotage is self-development, right? It's truly the ability to grow, right? And this is why I'm such a big fan and a full-on believer of personal development education, okay? You cannot be stuck in fear and still have good results, okay? You need to work on that mindset, right? You got to have that abundance mindset. You got to understand to be grateful even when life and the business kicks you in the balls, right? Even if that happens, doesn't matter. You stay focused. You get to that point where you're getting better. You're putting the right actions in place to either market for more deals, close more deals, wholesale more deals, add more rentals, raise more capital, whatever it is, right? But that's part of self-development, right? The amount of money that I've spent in my own self-development is probably going to freak out most people. Just last year alone, I spent about $54,000, and that's learning how to use automation systems, how to improve my marketing, I hired a sales coach. I hired a marketing coach. I hired a real estate coach, even as a real estate coach myself, right? I want to learn more, and this is what I've seen with the people that get ahead, right? If you're someone that's consistently investing in yourself and you're taking action, right? No course, no mentorship program, no coach, no book is going to save you. It can help collapse the timeline. It can help speed up the process, and you can learn faster, but you still have to do the work, right? And I don't want to sugarcoat that. I don't want to tell you that this is going to be so easy. You can just, put your hands back, relax, not do anything. Well, no, right? You still have to put in the work, but the education that you get, the self-development that you use to get to that next level is going to help you make this way easier. Because people make this way more difficult, right? Think about it. Maybe you've been watching all these YouTube videos. Maybe you've been watching this video right now and you want to get into real estate. And, if you're serious, all I got to say is hit the link in my bio or message me the word confidence. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's going to be a link in the description. Hit that link in the description and book a one-on-one call with me. Let's sit down. Seriously, hit that link and let's sit down and build you a custom real estate roadmap so that we can make this easier for you, right? And even if I'm going to build you a roadmap, even if I'm going to spend my own time to sit with you, because I believe that you can win, I believe you can be the one that sets your future bloodline free and breaks those generational curses. You're someone that's going to actually move forward. I believe in you, but if you don't believe in myself, you actually won't click that link, right? And it breaks my heart because I know a lot of people watching this right now, you could be that person that sets your bloodline free using the power of real estate investing. And you could be that person that doesn't just get into real estate, makes money. Like, cool, that's awesome. And learns sales, learns marketing, learns how to scale the real estate investing business. Like, that's great. The money's awesome. But what's even better is who you become on this journey. You're going to be someone that, if you do this properly, you're going to have confidence that's based on core confidence. What do I mean by that? I want you to not just be confident because you're an actual real estate investor and because you've closed deals, but I want you to create and have confidence in yourself where even if you lost everything, you know exactly what to do to get it all back and then continually build. That's what I want for you. I want you to have that core confidence. Also, I want to be able to share with you that custom real estate roadmap that's based on your situation, because everyone's going to be in a different situation. I don't want to give you a cookie cutter type of strategy, right? If you're someone that, maybe you hate your job and you actually love working in construction, you love doing renovations, cool. Hey, maybe flipping is going to be what is going to help you get that freedom. But maybe you do love your job and you want to just leverage your job, leverage your career, leverage that business, and then put money into real estate to set yourself up even more. Okay. But all that depends on what are your goals, what are you trying to reach, and where are you trying to go, and the lifestyle you currently have versus the lifestyle that you want to create. And that's why I create these custom roadmaps after we have a one-on-one call. Because to be honest, I don't want to work with everyone, right? I want to work with people that are serious. I want to work with people that I can actually help out. If I can't help you out, it's all good. I'll refer you to someone that can help you out and help you actually reach your goals. Because at the end of the day, that's where it's win-win. You're happy because you've actually closed the deals and I was able to help you reach your goals. And I'm happy because, I'm probably going to ask for a testimonial and you're going to be someone that I can even write about in my next books. All right. On top of all that, I actually want to show you how to market properly. I want to show you how to develop market mastery, where not only can you do deals in your own city and then learn how to find and filter deals, leads, and properties that fit, again, your goals, but how to take that system and apply it not just to another city or to another location for real estate, but honestly, you can take these same principles and apply it to another business, right? This is exactly how I went from just doing real estate to eventually using the marketing strategies that I've learned to get into being the chief marketing officer for an entertainment company, for getting into not just the career that I love, which was teaching, but also start a coaching business online using nothing but a laptop or a cell phone. Okay, these marketing principles won't just work for real estate, but they work for starting an online business. And maybe that's something that you actually are serious about. Then I also want to show you how to raise money with maximum efficiency. What that means is, I know a lot of you guys are stuck in real estate because you have done a few deals, but you don't know how to scale after that and you're running out of capital. Well, I want to show you how to use creative financing so that you can continually attract the right partners, work with the right investors, and scale this real estate investing business so that you have an unlimited access to capital at that point. And then finally, I also want to show you the step-by-step system so that you can get a rapid ROI, right? We can guarantee that you'll close your deal with us as long as you continually do the homework, make sure that you're showing up to the sessions and that you stay coachable. There's no reason why you shouldn't close a deal within 90 days. On the past year, most of my students have actually closed deals in under 66 days. And I've even had students close in under 14 days, which is pretty crazy because they didn't know anything about real estate beforehand, right? So just think about if you are someone that's self-sabotaging, okay? How much time have you wasted trying to get into real estate on your own? How much money have you wasted in opportunity cost, right? You close one deal and that pays you rent forever, right? How much of that have you missed out of? Okay? Then, how many deals have you screwed up or made mistakes? Maybe you're already a real estate investor. Maybe you've already had a couple deals, and because you didn't have the right education, you kind of butchered that deal, lost a ton of money, instead of just investing in yourself and getting an education that stays with you for life. Okay. So that's what I want to leave with you guys today. That's exactly what I wanted to share, in that all this self-sabotage is just linked to, for some reason, people do not have the confidence in themselves and they're stuck in fear, and it's causing them to lose money, to lose time, and to lose opportunities, right? You cannot operate from fear. You cannot operate from a place where you don't think you're good enough. You must operate like the people that are getting ahead in not just real estate, but in the money game in general. And again, the secret is these people know that it's pay to play. Okay. Yeah, you can close deals without using your own money. You could try to figure that on your own. You could try to make all the paperwork on your own. You could try to pay for all lawyers, put everything together, or you can have it just done for you. It's just a real estate kit handed to you, just like a box, and all you got to do is plug and play, because the system works as long as you work. Okay. So I hope you guys crush it. I hope you guys got something out of this video. And again, if you're serious about working with me, if you've always wanted to work with me, if you always wanted to have a mentor on your side that's going to help you navigate the ups and downs of this real estate investing game, that's going to help you troubleshoot your own problems and help you get to that next level, well, I'd love for you to apply. You got to hit the link. There's going to be a link in the description down below. So follow me on all social media, Patrick J. Hilario. And we have YouTube, Patrick J. Hilario, capital Y, capital T. Give myself a subscribe there. Make sure you follow us on TikTok as well. Make sure you check out the Alliance with a Y, realestate.com. And again, you guys are awesome. I believe in you. I want to see you win, but I can't want it more than you do, right? You got to put in the work. This stuff is easy. You just got to know exactly what to do, and you just got to fully believe in yourself, and you are good enough to invest in real estate. And I want to see you win. I want to see you get to the next level. You guys are great. Peace.